that how do you see that? When is the tipping point of people being able to use this in the everyday world? So you talked about like having a wallet and things like that. It's still quite complicated, I would say, for the majority. How do you make it super simple for somebody to go, hey, I'm signing up to this metaverse and I'm going to pay this way, and it's just like literally putting my card details in?
Yeah, I mean, there's two kind of modes of thought, like everything in the world. It's like balance, right? Black, white, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So one system of thought is that you need to make everything super simple so that users don't even know that they're interacting with blockchain. And you might make material available so they can learn if they want around what blockchain is and the kind of the potential and the power of it. But effectively, they would just be used to interacting with like Web2 interfaces. It's right. It's like Netflix, email, password, boom, I'm in, yay.
Do you know what the challenge is, Rob? It's like having to remember your password for everything. There's so many passwords. You have like a 25-word safe phrase that you have to remember. And if you lose that, your money disappears, right? And that's kind of like,
poof, gone.
It's just gone into Mark Zuckerberg's pocket usually, but probably. So that's the challenge, I think. How do you make that simpler? Or do you recommend, are you saying on air that you need 25-word passwords?
I mean, look, this is what I'm trying to get to is there's two modes of thought behind it. It's like, on one mode of thought, it's like, if you're not prepared to take ownership for your own wealth storage, then is blockchain really for you? Blockchain, it's like you don't care. Let me give a better example here. You don't probably care, or nobody really probably cares, or very few people that aren't developers, what code makes this website work, what code makes Facebook website work, what code makes a computer game work. Computer gamers don't sit there going, ooh, this is Unreal, this is C++, and I understand the function and command it. People just don't do that, do they? They don't care. What they care about is that it's like, when I use it on the interface, it works, and it works quick, and it's easy, and there's no barriers to entry. So there's one line of thought that it's like, okay, that's what blockchain needs to replicate. And it's difficult because there's always going to be a step of authentication that you need to make for, to basically prove that you are who you say you are, right? Which is not what Web 2 requires. So you've got this little bit of education that you need to do, where it's like you just need to say that this is you, and this is how you're saying that this is you, by signing this signature on a wallet, or by putting your mobile number in and getting like a return text and then putting that in, and then we'll do all the back end for you, and we'll generate this wallet for you, and you won't even know you're using it, but you've had to do that. And that's kind of what Elrond sort of does, right? So there's two modes of thought. That's one of them. The second one is that if people can't take that step towards at least understanding why they need to look after their own seed phrase, it's a bit like saying, then maybe, sticking with a bank is better for you, but you still need to remember your PIN number. You still need to remember your numbers that you sign into your online banking for. So it's, I think that there's a balance. I think that the kind of the gold standard here is that you have the option for those that just can't be backsided or asked to learn, and you just give them an opportunity for easy access. But they'll be in the small print. They'll be like, look, if you lose stuff this way, or if the network's compromised or whatever it is, on you, we aren't we can't be held accountable for that.
Accountable.
Yeah, accountable. And so there's it's like walking out of your door in the morning. It's like, or walking on a road. Like, there's an element of risk with everything that you do, and more often than not, it's very difficult for companies to take accountability for the ownership of your own assets, because that's what Web3 is about, empowering you for your ownership of your own assets.